Welcome to this lesson. In this lesson, we are looking at our objectives. So we continue from question 21. In question 21, it reads, in a diagram, P, S, Q, and PTR are straight lines. Reflex angle SHT is 5x. Angle HTR is equal to 2x. Then angle QSH is 3x. We have to find x. So from here, we can see that this is a straight line. So this side will be 180 minus 3x. This is also a straight line. So we can write it 180 minus 2x. And this whole circle is a circle, so it's 360. So this will be 360 minus 5x. Then we start. We'll have 180. We add all the interior minus 3x plus 40 plus 180 minus 2x plus 360 minus 5x is equal to 360. So let's add all the numbers here. So we have 180 plus 40 plus another 180 plus 360 minus 3x minus 2x minus 5x is equal to 360. So when you add everything, you're going to get 760 minus 10x is equal to 360. Then we move this one to this side to be 760 minus 360. It will give us 10x. So it will be 400 is equal to 10x. When we divide both sides by 10, we are going to get s is equal to 40 degrees. So you see your answer, then you shade it. Let's move on to question 22. We are on question 22. Under question 22, it said that in the figure, PQ is parallel to RS. We have to find the value of angle mark X. So this is vertical opposite. So here will be 20 degrees. This is vertical opposite. Here will be what? 30 degrees. And note that this side is alternate to this side. So this will give us 20 degrees. So this will be a triangle. So we add all the interior angle equal to 180. So this plus that plus that. So we start 30 plus 20 plus x will give us 180. So 50 plus x is equal to 180. Therefore, s is equal to 180 minus 50, which we will get 130 degrees. So our answer is here. We shade it, which is 130. We are now going to question 23. So question 23, it reads that in the diagram, PQ is parallel to SR. PQ is parallel to SR. And the angle at Q is 100 degrees. We have to find the value mark X. So you see that because this is a straight line, here will be 80 degrees, going to be 180. And this 80 is alternative to this, they are equal. So y plus y is equal to 80. So 2y is equal to 80. When the value is up by 2, we are going to get y is equal to 40. But we are not looking for y, we are looking for x. If here is 40, what will be this side? Because when you add this, it will give 140. 140 plus what number will give 180? It will be 40. And here will be angle on a straight line again. So it will be x plus 40 is equal to 180. So x is equal to 180 minus 40. And we get 140 degrees. Then see our answer sheet. Let's move on to question 24. We are starting from question 24 again. We are moving on. Question 24 is like enlargement and similarity. So this kind of question, it said that in the diagram, ST is parallel to QR. Where is ST? ST is parallel to QR. So PS is 6 centimeters. ST is 8 centimeters. QR is 12. So since they are parallel, we can say they are in correlation. They are equal. So we can say that 8 over 12 should give us 6 over x plus 6. So what we will do is that when we check this, six over, so this 6 is a smaller triangle, and if you put here x, the longer triangle will be x plus 6. Good. X plus 6. So let's solve this. So to be 12 times 6 is equal to 8 times s plus 6. So 12 times 6 will give us 6 times 12 will give us 72. So we have 72 is equal to 8x plus 48. So 72 minus 48 will give us 24 is equal to 8x. So when the value start by 8, we are going to get 3. So the answer is 3 centimeters. Let's move on to question 25. So question 25 is a circle theorem. So you can see that the angle here is 31 degrees. So and the angle here too is 58. We can straight away find this side. So let's represent here by x. So it will be x plus 31 plus 58 will be equal to 180 degrees. So we are going to get x plus 89 is equal to 180 degrees. Therefore, x will be 180 minus 89, which is 91. So here it will be 91. So if here is 91, we can now deduce something here. Good. If you look at this arc formed this angle. Therefore, this same arc is forming this angle here. So here will be 31 degrees. Because this is the arc forming the 31 here. The same arc is forming an angle here. So it will be the same. So since it's the same, we can easily find this angle. So it will be 31 plus, so PSR we are using PSR. 31 plus 58 plus the angle at S will give us 180. So the same way we will get 89 plus S is equal to 180. So here will give us 91. Then here we have to find TSP. So this angle here. So it's a straight line with the 91. It's a straight line with 91. So therefore, 91 plus angle TSP is equal to 180. So angle TSP is equal to 180 minus 91. Therefore, angle TSP is equal to 89 degrees. So you shade it 89 degrees. Good. So first, we know that this and that and that. So you can easily find this one because it's a triangle. Good. So now let's move on to question 26. So question 26. Question 26 said the bearing of P from Q is north 5 degrees west, meaning northwest. Find the true bearing of Q from P. So because this is 5 degrees less than 180, so it will be 180 degrees plus 5, which will be 185 degrees. 185 degrees. Good. So what it means is that when we are given a question, anytime the angle is less than 180, add that angle to 180. Just add it. So the rule is that when theta, which is angle, is less than 180, you add that theta to 180 to get your results. But where theta is greater than 180, you subtract 180 from it. So this will help you to solve it easily. We are now moving on to question 27. Question 27, it says that if cos P is equal to 0.8, evaluate 20 tan P sin T. So what we do is that we can easily find P. So we have cos P is equal to 0.8. So our P will be equal to cos inverse of 0.8. So use your calculator. So you press on shift cos inverse of 0.8. And we are going to get 36.87. Good. So you substitute the P into this and that. So we now have 20 tan 36.87 sine 36.87. So you use calculator and punch it. So 20 sine 36.87 times tan 36.87. Good. So you punch it, voila, we have 9. Good. We have 9. So first, you find P using the cos inverse. Then you put in where we have P, you put the value here. Then you punch your calculator, the results will come. We now move on to question 28. Question 28 says that a ladder 5 meters long leans against a vertical wall. So we have a vertical wall and a ladder leans against it. So we say that the ladder is 5 meters long. The foot of the ladder is 3 meters away from the wall. So let's call here B, C. So it's away, so here will be 3 meters. On the same level ground, calculate to the nearest degree the angle which the ladder makes. So we'll be working for this angle. So here is the opposite. This is the adjacent hypotenuse. So adjacent hypotenuse, you say cos theta angle is adjacent, which is 3 over hypotenuse 5. So theta will be cos inverse of 3 over 5. So you take the calculator, shift cos, then put 3 over 5. 3 over 5, and it will give you 53 degrees. Good. Let's check it again. So this is 5. That is the length of the ladder. Then the foot of the ladder is 3. Good. So this is adjacent, this hypotenuse. So it will be cos theta is 3 over 5. So 3 over 5. So 3 over 5 will give us 0.6. So shift cos inverse of 0.6 will give us 53. So the answer is supposed to be 53 degrees. So anytime you get it, you solve it this way. Good. Let's move on. The same question 28. It said the angle the ladder makes with the wall. So you are talking about this angle. So after finding this 53, you still move on to find this. So it will be 53 plus 90 plus, let's say, x will give us 180, because here is 90 because right angle triangle. So we'll get 143 plus x is equal to 180. So our x will be 180 minus 143. So let's see, 180 minus 143. It will give us 37. So 37 is here. So note that it is the one that mixed with the wall, which is this side, this angle. Good. So let's move on to question 29. Question 29 is saying that what is the probability that event E will surely occur? So it will be A. So if event will occur, probability will be just the chance 1 over 1. It will be 1. So probability that event will occur is that probability will be equal to 1. To be equal to 1. So let's say we have event occur and not occur. So if all these two will happen, then it is a full. So when we have any event which will surely come through, then we assume it's 100% chance, or it's having a fraction of 1 whole. The probability will surely be 1. So question 30, we have to find the value of x in the pie chart. So we start x plus 2x plus 120 should give us 360. So we will get 4x plus 120 is equal to 360. So 4x is equal to 360 minus 120. So 4x will give us, so 360 minus 120 will give us 240. 240. Then if you divide both sides by 4, we are going to get 240 divided by 4 will give us 60 degrees. So the answer is here, whereas 60 degrees. Then shade it. Okay, so we are moving on to question 30. And we're able to find the question 30 to be 60. So let's move on to question 31. So question 31, we are still using the pie chart. So the question gave us undergraduate to be 900 people. So it's how many undergraduates are in part 3. So we need to find the part 3 and solve it using the undergraduate number given. So undergraduate is 900 and part 3, the angle is 60 degrees. So if you take 60 over the whole circle, which is 360 times 900, so this will go, so it will be 6 times 900 over 36, 6 times 900 divided by 36 will give us 150. So there will be 150 undergrads who will be in part 3. So we have question 32. If the mean of 15, x, 18, and 13 is 9, find the median. So we need to find x first. So the mean is the sum over the number of items. So 15 plus x plus 18 plus 13 over 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 numbers will give us 19. So we start adding them, which will be 15 plus 18 plus 13. We will get 46 plus x is equal to 4 times 19. And 4 times 19 is 76. So x will be equal to 76 minus 46, which will be 30. So if x is 30 and we want the median is the most middle number. So we are read from lowest to the highest. This one is 30. So the lowest is 13, followed by 15, then 18, then we have the 30. So the middle number, the median will be 15 and 18. So you find the average. 15 plus 18 divided by 2. So we will get 16.5 as the median. So 16.5 as the median. So you first find the S first before you can find the median. Let's move on to 33. Question 33. Aku, K, and Badu shared an amount in the ratio 2:5:9 respectively. If Badu received 48 Ghana cedis more than K. Find the amount shared. So total ratio is equal to 2 plus 5 plus 9. And we are going to get 2 plus 5 is 7. 7 plus 9 is 16. Good. Then they said that Bedu received 48 cedis more than K. More than K. So if you have equal K, so K represents the 5. So if K is equal to X, Bedu will be X plus 48. Good. So let's take their ratio. Bedu's K's ratio is 5. So 5 is equal to X. Then Bedu's ratio is the 9, which is Bedu is the last person. So that one is the 9. So 9 is equal to S plus 48. So we use correlation, or in terms of ratio or proportion. So it will be 5 over X is equal to 9 over S plus 48. So we do our cross multiplication. We will get 5 multiplying S plus 48 is equal to 9x. So it will be 5x plus 48 times 5 will give us 240 is equal to 9x. So 240 will be 9x minus 5x. So 240 will give us 4x. So 240 divided by 4 will give us 60. So x is 60. So x stands for who? K. So K had 60. K had 60. Good. So if K got 60, then Bedu will get 60 plus 48, which is 108. Good. So we can still use proportion to find the total. So using proportion, it will be K, which is 60, and total is 9. The ratio is 9. So using the ratio, K's ratio is also 5. So 5 will give us K's share 60. Therefore 9 total ratio, which is not 9 rather, total ratio is 16 rather, 16. So 16 will be equal to X. So with proportion, 5 over 60 is equal to 16 over X. So it will be 5x is equal to 60 times 16. We do cross multiplication. So our x is equal to 60 times 16 over 5. So we have 60 times 16 divided by 5. And your answer is there. It is 192. 192. Question 34. This fraction, don't solve it use calculator. So you are going to punch everything in the calculator, which is 6 whole number, 6 whole number, 6 whole number to be 6 plus. So you calculator do it 6 plus. So whole number means plus 1 over 3 minus 2 whole number 1 over minus 2 whole number 3 over 4, 3 over 4, 3 over 4 plus 1 whole number 1 over 6, 1 over 6. And the answer is 25 over 4. So you got 25 over 4. 25 over 4 will be 25 divided by 4 will give us 6.5. 6.5. Good. So which one? Let's try and see. 4 goes here. Okay, so there's a problem here. So let's do that one again. Let's simplify. We want to use the calculator without solving. Good. We want to use calculator without solving it. Even so, we have 6 whole number, 6 whole number 1 over 3 so 6 whole number 1 over 3 plus minus 2 whole number 3 over 4 2 whole number 3 over 4 plus 1 whole number 1 over 6. 1 whole number 1 over 6. So voila, the answer is there. It gave us 2 over 3. So it means that we are not getting the answer in. So let's solve this. So we can break this into improper, which will be 19 over 3 minus 4 times 2 will give us 8 plus 3, 11 over 4 plus this will be 6 plus 1, 7 over 6. So LCM will give us 3, 4, 6, 12. So 3 goes here to be 4 times 19 minus 3 times 11 plus 7 times 2. So let's do it. 4 times 19 will give us 76 minus 30 3 plus 14 all over 12. So 76 minus 33 plus 14 will give us 57 over 12. So 57 over 12 will give us 4.75, which will be the A to be 4 whole number 3 over 4. Good. So if you try the calculator is not working, then you solve it. But if we input the figure or the results, we will get the actual results. Good. Okay, question 35. We have a algebra to solve. So let's deal with the fraction first. So we have 3 over x minus 15 over 2y divided by 6 over xy. So you find the LCM for this to be 2xy. So the x will cancel this, making x will cancel, making 2y. That 2y times 3, 6y minus 2 will cancel 2, y will cancel y, remaining x. X times 15 will be 15x divided by 6 over xy. So when we have this, you change the division to multiplication by finding the reciprocal. 6y minus 15x over 2xy times xy over 6. So this will cancel that. Now we have 6y minus 15x all over 12. All over 12. So let's reduce 3 here, 2, 3 here, 5, then 3 here, 4. So the final answer will be 2y minus 5x over 4. And that is the answer. Good. Let's move on.